everybody. This is a fun day. Thank you all so much for being here. It is an honor to gather to recognize outstanding North Carolinians who will soon be inducted into the Order of the Longleaf Pine. The Longleaf Pine is an award reserved for the people who've made significant contributions to their state. They've done it through their exemplary service and exceptional accomplishments. It's been around since 1963, and it is reserved for North Carolina's finest, people who made a major impact on their communities and the state. People like Maya Angelou, Dale Earnhardt, Michael Jordan, and Billy Graham. Now, most of the members of the society are just regular folks who are dedicated to serving the state and its people. And the people who are getting awarded today are excellent, shining representatives of what makes this state so special. And I'm going to dive right into some of the awardees. Our first honoree spent 2 decades ensuring that North Carolinians could exercise their most fundamental and basic right, their right to vote. Karen Brinson Bell got her start in Western North Carolina, supporting crisis management in 12 counties before becoming the elections director of Transylvania County. She continued to promote access to the ballot in a variety of different roles, and in 2019, she took over the position of executive director of the North Carolina State Board of Elections. Karen had no idea what she was signing up for in 2019. She led us through COVID, and she led us through a time of unprecedented attacks on our election system. She preserved the integrity of those elections and helped more North Carolinians feel secure about exercising their right when they cast their ballot. As our nation celebrates 250 years of democracy, we are reminded that our right to vote is our most fundamental right because it undergirds all others. Karen, thank you for dedicating your career to helping people have that right be protected here in North Carolina. Congratulations. I told you this is fun. Our next honoree has also worked to protect access to the ballot. She's been doing this since 1995. For 30 years, Kimberly Wellborn has served as the McDowell County's elections director. In those 30 years, as we've just discussed, have seen many consequential and highly contested elections. They've also seen significant changes to how we run elections. She's led the way in implementing technological advancements and adapting to change, early voting, same-day registration, curbside voting. And throughout her career, whether speaking at conferences or mentoring new elections directors, she has shared the wisdom she has gained generously. As she now moves toward the end of her career, she's taken seriously the responsibility of training her successor. And thanks to her work to mentor Deputy Director Jane Dale Probst, we now know that McDowell County will remain in very good hands in the elections to come. Kimberly, thank you for your dedication and congratulations. Our next honoree has dedicated his life to education and strengthening Winston-Salem and the greater Piedmont community. David Woody Kleiner Jr. built a successful career in real estate and insurance, serving as the owner of Kleiner Insurance for more than 50 years. But if you ask him about his greatest achievements, that might not even be on his list. Woody has committed himself to helping others, especially children, access opportunities that a great education can provide. He became involved with family services in the early 1960s, and his passion for education led him to create the Kleiner and Innovative Teachers Grant, which provides teachers free classroom supplies and support. In 1974, Woody established the D. Elward Kleiner Charitable Trust, which continues to support educational programs in Winston-Salem. It's what Woody calls the best investment we can make. Woody, thank you for your commitment to North Carolina's children and their futures. Congratulations. Woody's going to be pretty excited about the next honoree, who has dedicated her career to leadership, innovation, and empowering women to succeed. Julia Kleinert Townsend, catch that last name, grew up in Winston-Salem, clearly learning from her father Woody's example on public service. She spent her career across the country before returning home to North Carolina. She currently serves as president of Kaiser Roth Corporation, where she brings her vision for innovation to one of the region's leading manufacturing companies. In 2017, Ms. Townsend founded the Reach Women's Network. It's an organization dedicated to advancing gender equality by bringing together and elevating professional women. What began as an idea has grown into a network that includes a conference that supports women who are leaders all across North Carolina and beyond. Ms. Townsend's leadership has always been guided by a belief that success comes from lifting up others along the way. And I could not agree more. Congratulations, Julia. Our next honoree has spent his career in energy leadership for the people of North Carolina. Edward Finley began his career practicing law in utility regulation, but he left his successful private practice when he was appointed chairman of the North Carolina Utilities Commission. During his 12 years of leadership, Chairman Finley helped guide the state through some of the most challenging energy issues we've faced, including the early stages of our state's transition to renewable energy. Under his leadership, the state began moving away from a heavy reliance on fossil fuels and toward investment in renewable sources of power, primarily solar power. Today, North Carolina ranks 5th in the nation in installed solar capacity. Ed, thank you for your steady leadership and helping to build a more resilient energy future for North Carolina. Ed Finley. Our next honoree, originally from Veracruz, Mexico, that rules out many of you, has been a resident of North Carolina since 1980. Over the past 35 years, Juvencio Rocha Peralta has emerged as a prominent community advocate. In 2001, he founded and has since served as the executive director of the Association of Mexicans in North Carolina, or AMEXCAN. Mr. Rocha Peralta has committed himself to serving his community and lifting people up. That includes serving in the leadership of the Eastern North Carolina Latin American Coalition, the Institute of Emerging Issues, the North Carolina Rural Center, Disability Rights, and more. And that includes my governor's advisory council on Latino affairs. He has served on that, in that capacity for some time, and we are all richer from the wisdom that Juvencio brings to the table. Thank you so much and congratulations. Our next honoree is someone who served students in North Carolina for 30 folly for the past decade. She makes sure that every student is met each morning with a hug and a smile. Jenny, thank you for your dedication to your entire career to helping kids determine their path into this brighter future. We appreciate you and all of the incredible educators who pour their hearts, their souls, their love into North Carolina school kids. Jenny, congratulations. I don't have one yet. Our next nominee has been a true steward of North Carolina's future, both through her investment in children and her work to protect our natural resources. Ms. Polly Jones is a resident of Ashe County, whose advocacy began back in 1965 when the Appalachian Power Company proposed building 2 dams that risked flooding thousands of acres of land in northwest North Carolina. She became secretary of the effort to protect the New River, and thanks to her efforts and those of her committee, in 1976, Congress passed a law protecting the New River and keeping Ashe County safe from flooding. That's just one of the ways she has led her community. Did I also tell y'all she was a career educator too? Because she served as a high school English teacher for 30 years and then a member of her local school board for 15 years. I am very tired just thinking about all that you have done. Her nominators shared just how many student teachers she welcomed into her classroom, empowering and educating the next generation of teachers. Ms. Jones, Ashe County is stronger for your leadership. Congratulations. Our next honoree originally hails from Warren County, but has spent most of his life here in Raleigh. Dr. Jim Clark has attained the rare trifecta. He attended UNC as an undergrad, completed his PhD at Duke, and taught at NC State for 38 years. Dr. Clark has served many years as the president of the North Caroliniana, please pronounce it for me. I came pretty close the third time. I promised my team there was no way in the world I was going to get it right, and now I dare each of you to say North Caroliniana. Okay, you're better than I am. He has made it his mission in that capacity to help even more people appreciate our state's history and culture. His support of the Friday teacher retreats has provided cutting-edge information and pedagogical strategies to hundreds of North Carolina's teachers. Dr. Clark's research and public service have amplified both the beauty and the needs of rural North Carolina. In that way, he is both a scholar and a public servant. Dr. Clark, congratulations. Our next honoree has dedicated her career to student success. Dr. Devetta Holman Copeland, also known as Dr. D, is a professionally trained health educator, a certified health and wellness coach, and a double Tar Heel. She has none of the internal conflicts that Jim has. She served at UNC since 1985 in a variety of roles, all of which have promoted student health and wellness, and that's more important than ever. In her current role as coordinator of student resiliency and academic support, she ensures that all students have the tools that they need to succeed no matter their background. Many of her nominators were her own students who wrote that Dr. D was their go-to person, their rock, their refuge. Clearly, she has touched many students' lives over these past 40 years. Dr. D, thank you for providing students the support that they need to succeed, and congratulations on this award. Our next honoree is a Greensboro native whose artistry has made a mark on North Carolina. Beverly McIver earned her Bachelor of Arts in Painting and Drawing at North Carolina Central, her Master's in Fine Arts at Penn State, and an honorary doctorate at North Carolina Central. Most recently, she has taught at Duke University for more than a decade. She gained national acclaim with her autobiographical paintings and the HBO documentary Raising Renee that tells the story of her sister and her experience as the primary caregiver for her sister. Her work has been showcased in the National Portrait Gallery, the Mint Museum, and the North Carolina Museum of Art. And I was just there this weekend looking at the Rembrandt, so in the art of, what is it? Esther in the Age of Rembrandt. Thank you. And your painting was right on the wall in the East Wing as we walked in, so wonderful to see that. She's been awarded the North Carolina Arts Council Artist Fellowship multiple times. She's received the Guggenheim Fellowship and the Rome Prize. Beverly, your work brings joy. It brings joy to Anna and me, and it gives people new perspective on their lives and the lives of those around them. Congratulations, Beverly McIver. With this incredible weather out here, it's maybe hard to remember what January was like. January was pretty rough. We experienced 2 major storms on consecutive weekends, and tragically, we lost 4 North Carolinians to those storms. But thanks to our next honoree, the number was not more than 4. On January 31st, an 11-year-old boy in Holly Springs fell through the ice at a frozen pond. Officer Percy Evans was nearby. He dove into the pond immediately to save the boy. Then he took him to his car to warm him off and stave off hypothermia. Officer Evans' quick thinking and action saved that child's life that day, but it wasn't the first time he had saved someone's life. He previously raced into a burning building and rescued a woman. On more than one occasion, you have put yourself in harm's way to keep people safe, and by any definition, that's what heroes do. Congratulations on this recognition, Officer Evans, and please stay safe. Are we home to some incredible people or what? Let's thank all of these honorees. They have each made their own unique imprint on their communities, on the state as a whole, and we're all better for it. And they're part of what builds this state. It makes us stronger, it makes us safer, it makes it richer, and we could not be more grateful to each of you. Now, one of the things that having this recognition entitles you to do is to give the state toast anywhere in the free world. It says something like that. And so, repeat with me. Here's to the land of the longleaf pine, the summer land where the sun doth shine, where the weak grow strong and the strong grow great. Here's to down home, the old North State. Bless you all. Thank you so much for being here. And would all of the recipients come up so we can take a group picture?